The Secretive Madam. Everyone in the neighborhood wondered why Madam Amara never opened the last room in her house. In Owerri, Madam Amara was known for her fine clothes, her big shop, and her strict ways. She lived in a large compound with many rooms. But there was one thing nobody could understand. She always kept one door locked. Visitors came and went, but that room remained closed. The key never left her neck. Even her workers, who cleaned the whole house, were never allowed inside. One day, her curious niece Ada stayed with her for the holidays. At night, while Madam Amara slept, Ada heard soft sounds from the locked room. It was like footsteps shuffling, then a chair dragging, then silence. Ada whispered to herself, "Is someone inside?" The next morning she asked her aunt, "Auntie, what is in that room?" Madam Amara's face hardened. "Don't ever ask me again. That room is not for children or anyone." But Ada's curiosity grew. One evening, while Madam Amara was at her shop, she noticed the key lying carelessly on the table. Her hands shook as she picked it up. The lock clicked. The door creaked open. Inside, the room was cold. The curtains were drawn, and in the corner stood a wooden chair with deep scratches on the floor beneath it. On the chair sat nothing, but the air felt heavy, like someone had just risen from it. Before Ada could step in, she heard her aunt's voice behind her. "Ada!" Madam Amara stood at the doorway, her eyes blazing. But before Ada could speak, a loud knock echoed from inside the locked room, yet no one else was there. Madam Amara slammed the door shut and locked it again, her hands trembling. "If you love yourself, Ada, never touch this key again." From that day, Ada never asked questions, and in the evenings, whenever she passed the hallway, she walked faster, because sometimes, even through the thick door, she still heard footsteps. They called her the Secretive Madam, and her locked room remained the one mystery the whole street feared to solve.